So,
Okay.
hi, I'm Phoenix4VR, and I am so happy to be here. I'm glad that Paige asked me to come, and basically she said, I want you to share your story. So, and as I was writing down notes today, I realized that it's actually more, it's not so much Wings of the Phoenix, but it's Phoenix moments. And we all have them. So just to start, I'm 54 years old, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. My first Phoenix moment was in August of 2009 when I took my 11-year-old daughter and walked away from a 19-year marriage that was very dangerous for both of us. It was, if you'd like to know more about my story, I have a world called Fire Phoenix that I built during the Word Wonders, HEC World Wonders Fire, and it tells my story, and if you want to check it out, feel free. But to this day, I suffer from PTSD, and probably will be for the rest of my life. Certain men, certain personalities will trigger me, and I shut down. However, with all that being said, I am stronger mentally and physically than I have been in my entire life right now. After my divorce, I was in my mid-40s. I was trying to raise a teenage daughter on my own, and I finally came out of my shell and discovered who I am. I bought a house on my own, a Phoenix moment. I started to take Taekwondo and am now a brown belt, Phoenix moment. I have a wonderful, supportive man by my side and a beautiful 23-year-old daughter who's a college graduate and living on her own and making the best of her own life. So I have had several Phoenix moments here in VR, here in Horizon Worlds. When I first came into Horizon Worlds in September 2020, I was actually really not impressed. My first contact was with a child, about 12 years old, I would imagine, and it kind of creeped me out. And it wasn't until my partner suggested, he saw that there was a Women in Horizon meetup in Horizon Art Museum in October of 2020, and he says, you got to go check this out. So I did, and that was the start of so much. I met so many wonderful people, including Casey Mon, Paige, RC Deggs, so many wonderful people, women and men that night. And it was just, and really before I knew it, I became a member of the Plus Community Voices program by lending my voice to a piece of art in the Horizon Art Museum. Wow. Paige started me on my voiceover journey that I'm still doing today, and I thank you for that. It's wonderful to feel that I can contribute to this space. In Horizon Art Museum, I also met up with, on a random day, random hour, I met up with RC Deggs. Never met her. I had met her at that first women's meetup, but I didn't really know her. And we were talking about Paige's Purple Flowers World, which is dedicated to survivors of domestic violence. And I said, I really would like to build a flower but I have no idea what I'm doing. So she reached in and she said, let's party up. And I said, what's that? She said, just put your hand over mine. I said, okay. She taught me the basics, and I built my first flower. Very small purple flower, but it's definitely not perfect. But you know what? I keep that flower with me. It's in each one of my worlds, exactly the way I built it, because it reminds me of where I came from. And meeting Paige and doing the voiceover was a Phoenix moment. Meeting RC Bags, going on my first world hop, is a Phoenix moment. I also, Horizon Art Museum is it's a place to meet people for me. Because in Horizon Art Museum is where I met Buffy Buffers. And oh my gosh, she has an adorable accent and an infectious laugh that she holds my heart. And she was building a TV station called HCTV Productions, and she invited me along for the ride. And now I am a member of the leadership team. I have my own talk show, and I do voiceovers and write scripts, and it's just a wonderful experience. And if you had told me 15 years ago that I would be here in this space with no legs talking about my story, I would have told you were crazy. Would be people that I've never seen in real life, and I've only seen their avatars. I would have told you were nuts. But what I want you to think about is, I want you to think about your Phoenix moments, because everyone has them. Focus on, and they don't have to be big. I mean, a Phoenix moment could be, getting up when your alarm goes off and not hitting your snooze. That can be a Phoenix moment. Celebrate it. Celebrate it all. Write down your Phoenix moments. Share them with other people, but write them down. Look at them every day. Remind yourself of what you have overcome. Because even if it's the smallest thing, everybody overcomes something. And a Phoenix moment is something that you should treasure. And if you don't have anybody to celebrate with, message me. I'll celebrate with you.
Yay!
Or better yet, come to Women in Horizon.